Now welcome once again. We want to do the first aspect of word processor. The first learning outcome was to open a word processor. So how do you open a word processor? Because for you to be able to make a document or to create a document, you should be able to open a word processor, and then from there you will now do your document typing or generation of your document. So for you to be able to open a word processor, step number one is that we always use the start button. The start button, when you click on the start button the way I've clicked there, if you just click on it and then you go, we have two panes here. We have the right pane here with the icons that are mostly frequently used, like I normally use Instagram and LinkedIn so much, so, and any other kind of application. So if you don't see it here, then you will have to come to the left pane. In the left pane here, you will scroll down. You will scroll down until you look for word processor. That is the step that follows how to open the word processor. So you'll go and then you'll see Word. For the people who are experts, they will just come down here and search Word. So for my case, I'm searching Word, so it is searching. It is taking a lot of time. It is taking a lot of time to open, to bring the word processor application. But for easier access, you will just come to the start button and then you scroll down and then you go and click on Word. It is here. Now this is the application that we are going to use. When we click on it, it will open automatically. Now we can open word processor in different ways. One, we can generate a template that we will work with, or we can create a blank document. So for a template, you'll see there are some templates here that you can work with. Meaning that, what's a template? A template is a predefined document that you will always use to come up with your desired document. It is just a predefined document. It has already been created. Now what you do is that you enter inside the document and you start editing each and every detail of the predefined document so that you change it to what you want. That is one. So we'll first, in this step, we'll first of all open a template, one of a template. And if you want to see more templates, you can come and click here, more templates. When you click on more templates, it is going to give you an options, and you'll see very many types of templates you can open. So what you'll do, you'll come, let me enlarge this way so that people cannot see. So you can come and you select any type of templates here. We have here education brochure, we have a table of content, we have the calendar if you want to create a calendar. So I can come and click the calendar, and then it will ask me snapshot calendar. Can we open? You can open now the calendar. Then you will see the template has come. Now this is the calendar for January. So you can end up maybe changing details there, maybe the title, maybe it's a calendar for Ugunja TVC. So you can come and say this is a calendar for Ugunja TVC. So you place there Ugunja TVC, and then you can come and change details that are here. So the moment I'm changing these details, I'm doing what we call editing. So I can come and describe the school is a nice school. The school is a nice school. Then you can also come and click this image and you change the image if you want. So you can come and decide maybe to place a picture here of Ugunja TVC. So you can come here and you go to change this picture. You'll come to picture format, and then you go to remove the change picture. Change picture is here. Then you come and click from this device. We want to change a picture from this device. Then we are going to select a picture that we have. Let me go and select one, and then I can come and select the logo for the institute, and then I click insert. With that already, we have started creating, or we have started to do what we call editing of the template. So this template is just a calendar, and it's giving a calendar for the year, how the year starts. Our year started on Wednesday, going that way, that way, that way, that way there. So this is how we generate a calendar. Maybe you can generate it using what templates, and different kind of templates, and you do your editing from there. Then you can print and sell your calendar to the people concerned, or you can even come up with very many creative items. That is step number 1, opening it from a template. And then you will save your document. So I'll come and say file, I'll come to file, and then I go to click save, and then I browse the location where I want to save my document. I'm going to save the document in desktop in a folder called Gunja TVC. Where is Gunja TVC? And then I save it in the desired folder. Like I can even save it there, and I click save, then I place chop. I've already saved it. That is how we use a template. So anytime you go to that location, let's go to that location. Where is our folder? Gunja TVC, that is it here. So we open it, and then we can see the calendar is somewhere around here. So when I open it, that is how the calendar will open. Sorry for that, this is another document. Yeah, the calendar has opened, and somebody can be ready for printing. That is it when we are using what we call a template. Now, opening a blank, this procedure is still the same one. You come here, opening a blank Word document, you'll just go down, scroll, then you go to Word, then from there you are going to click a blank document. Now you've seen that is how it is. So you can end up typing your items, and you type your items, blah 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 blah. That's how it is. Now there's one thing I want you to know about a Word document and a word processor application, to be specific. A word processor application, this word processor application, to be specific, has issues when it comes to usage. So you need to know the parts, so that when you work with this word processor, you can be able to perform either editing or formatting of the document that you are working on well. So when it comes to matters editing, they will involve actions like copying, pasting, cutting. To cut is to move, copy, pasting, cut, pasting, that is to move and paste an item from one location to another. So that one, you can do that. You can copy an item from one line to another line, from one paragraph to another paragraph. You can copy a paragraph. It is very easy. Then you will wonder, how do we do these things? We do these things using commands, and these commands here they are. If you look at the word processor application on top here, hii mstari kwenda hivi mpaka huko mwisho uteremke ukuja hadi hivi, there is this bar, the way you're seeing this bar, this area yote, it is very essential for you to understand that area, we call it the ribbon. So if you hear somebody saying check your ribbon, this area, all of it is called the ribbon. Another thing that you need to know about the ribbon, inside the ribbon we have a group of bar, and we have the first bar on top here is called the title bar, where we have the title of the document we are working with. So if our document is saved with the name maybe Jovan's document, or let's say for this class we want to save our document, let's save our document. Come here and click save, and then click we select where we want to save, and I want to save it where, still in that folder Gunja TVC, and then I can come and save it maybe somewhere course content. Okay, hapana, that's not the right place. Course creation. Now I can come here and say and save it, the file name. I'll enter the file name by just highlighting this, and then enter the file name, maybe Jovan demonstration. Then I come and click save. The moment I've saved that document, the title of that document saved is indicated here on top. So the title bar will always indicate the name of the application. It's a word processor application, and the name of the document that we are working on. Then on this top left corner, we have some buttons here. In other programs, you'll see that it is of a different color. This area, we call it the quick access toolbar. The quick access toolbar is going to help us with those commands that we use most frequently. The quick access toolbar. So if you like saving, you'll see the saving button will be here. If you like to undo what you've done, you'll see them there. If you want to redo, you'll always see they are always there, because we like undoing, redoing, and like saving. On this top left is the name of the PC, like it is for Mr. Jovan Ochieng, and then down this side here we have what we call the minimize button. So if I click the minimize button, it will take my button to the taskbar. It will change this document into an icon and place it on the taskbar. See what's happened? That's the magic. It is at the taskbar. So for you to be able to view it, you'll still come to the taskbar, go to word processor and click it. Are we together? That is the minimize button. Then we have what we call the restore button. Restore button is the one that we use to maximize the screen. So for instance, if the screen was too small like this, and you want to, let me assume it was like this, something like this, and you want to expand it, you'll come to the restore button, and it will tell you now this is maximized. So you can maximize, and you can also restore. Easy as that. The close button is when we want to close our document. I'll not click that, because when the moment we click, tumefunga. Now down here there's a strip of, and a strip, it has some commands here. They are not commands the way you see them. This strip, we call it the menu bar. The menu bar will always contain the tabs. The tabs, there's a tab for file, and under each tab we have groups of commands that are there. Are you seeing? Then you have like the home tab. You can see the group of commands. So groups normally are named at the bottom. So this group here is called the clipboard. So it performs clipboard activity. Clipboard activity meaning that activities that involve the use of the RAM or the clipboard, the memory. So memory activities are happening here. So you will be able to copy. After you copy, you'll click paste. So we'll try and copy this line of text that is here. We'll highlight it. After highlighting it, we'll come here and click copy, and then we'll copy to the lower line here below this one when we have pressed the return key on the keyboard, and then when we paste it there. How do we paste it? Very easy. Once you've clicked there, you'll come and click paste. Or another shortcut is Control V. Control V. So if I press Control and the V button on my keyboard, it is pasting. Or you can just come and see the shortcut key. The moment you point it, it's telling you there is a paste, and then in bracket Control V, meaning that you can do the command. So inside the groups, we have list of commands. So there's a group called clipboard, commands that are there, you can point and see. There's a group also called font. There are commands that are there. So for instance, if I want to make my document maybe to be bold, the line of text to be bold, I can highlight this line of text and I come and click B. Then my text will be bolded. If you look at this color and the others, my text has been bolded. I can decide also to highlight this and I make it underline, italic. It is italic. Are you seeing? I can also come and highlight this and go there and make it underlined. Then it can be underlined. Other types of commands, you can do them, like increasing the size. You can come there, increase the size, as easy as that. So in your own free time, you can play with the commands. So I've said we have the ribbon. The ribbon has the title bar. The title bar besides it is the quick access bar, where we have the quick access commands. Then we have the minimize button and the restore stroke maximize button, then the close. Then below them we have what we call the tabs. The file tab. Are we together? The file tab, the design tab. As if even if you want to insert a picture, you'll come to the insert tab, you go under group called illustrators, you click pictures, then you go and select the where you want to insert your picture, then you select a picture that you want to install. For instance, I want to install this picture for Gunja TVC logo, and it will enter there. As easy as that, my brothers and sisters. At your own time, I want you to try to play with these commands. If you don't play with the commands, you will not know what's happening. And that is it for opening a word processor. Other thing that I've not yet told you, we also have the rulers. The rulers are here. So if you want to increase the margin, you can come and if you want to decrease the margin or to increase the margin, you can come and use the ruler, the horizontal ruler, and we also have the vertical ruler if you want to increase and reduce the margin size. That is it for this. See you in the next subtopic. Have a blessed day. So let's close our item and save it. Good. When you click on save, it's already saved.